wheels ever go in the opposite drift direction, that is going to be an incomplete. And so we've seen from last night with Zendara to this case here, the judges being consistent with that application.
Yeah, we used to, even back in the day, you know, when your wheels were back to center, or if they were kind of in line and not drifting, we used to call that an incomplete, and that's not, you know.
Well, we used to go way more hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is, you know, we were within the spirit of it. We're not beholden to, all right, they're at 0. As you said, I like the concept of a beat. You know, what 1 1 1 2. You know, I mean, just like.
It is drifting.
It's very situational.
Well, we used to be so strict on that application.
They're straight doomed
back in the day, and I think it caused a lot of angst amongst us and also the drivers, because the run might have been great otherwise.
Good battle here, Ryan Tuerck versus James Deane. Those sparks just keep flying on James Deane, snapping it into that first outside zone. Ryan Tuerck, that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. Whoa, buddy. Looking more rallycross than drifting, as that Rain-X Toyota Corolla. Some more sparks off of James Deane's AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD, and then past that finish line. So Ryan Tuerck exceeding that line and exceeding the course, getting into the dirt. The car really disrupted, but let's take a look.
Sparks flying there from James Deane. Does a great job trying to mimic Ryan Tuerck, flying through the course. Great transition. I love the way they got to right to angle, but right there you can see a big right rear tire drop, and the left sitting on the outside part of that line. He's able to get back in the mix here. James Deane, however, though, is not able to be shaken at all. Keeps the pressure on pretty much through the entirety of the course. So what you've got from James Deane, you've got really good proximity, and you've also got the duration. There's not a surging attack there. And there you can see the 2 tire drops from Ryan Tuerck, the right rear being the most significant. And James Deane, unfazed, does a great job in adjusting on that last part of the zone to mimic the line and angle of Ryan Tuerck.
Yeah, the rock star pilot that is Ryan Tuerck. I mean, he digs in that back right, that big wheel. Fortunately, his back left did stay on that track line. So, but just maintaining angle and powering through. Hop, skip, and a jump over what used to be the drag strip here at E-Town, the purpose-built drift course. Ryan Tuerck will be chasing down the 3-time champ. Ryan Tuerck, he wants this. You know, I know, you know, Rockstar's pulling for him. His Rockstar teammate out in 32, Frederick Osbo. Ryan Tuerck, again, currently 10th in points coming into this round of competition. He wants this. E-Town, essentially his home track. So here we go. James Deane out front, that AutoZone RTR Spec 5 FD. The 3-time champ, the machine, goes into that first outside zone. Fills all of it. Ryan Tuerck, good composure. Nasty snap as Ryan Tuerck goes wheel to wheel. They bang doors, they bang back wheels into that final outside zone. How are they going to handle? How are they going to manage? Transition in outside zone 3. James Deane and Ryan Tuerck. Oh, and looks like James Deane, was there contact there, or James just loop it? Holy cow, yeah, look at that bumper falling off.
Such a risky move there from Ryan Tuerck in outside zone 2. Surging to the attack, and very similar to Denofa when he surged, was able to save it, make it look good. But towards the end of the run, it does look like Tuerck hit James Deane and spun him out across the finish line. Now, that is something that I think the judges will look at differently than a driver independently spinning out across the finish line and losing control. But right here, you can see that aggressive attack. Tuerck makes that adjustment, gets back in it. I mean, this proximity is absolutely amazing. And right here, it's going to hurt him a little bit. He's going to tap the right front of Deane and spin him out. Now, I don't know if the judges are going to say that that is of the level of an incomplete, because usually that rule is specifically for individual drivers when they are in control of their own vehicle. When a driver spins out another driver across the finish line, I don't know if it's going to be looked at as a serious mistake or if it's going to be looked at as an incomplete.
Yeah, I don't see it being an incomplete. You know, I think James Deane's vehicle was affected. I mean, kudos to him. He took a big hit. That back left wheel of James Deane, and TUERCK knew he had to really apply the pressure. He knows that, he said it, I'm an 8 out of 10 with this car in only 4 rounds. And he knows his driving prowess. And I mean, you can see the car get disrupted even on that left side. You saw the suspension get jarred. So I have to assume they're going to, you know, with every action is a reaction. And I think the action was Ryan TUERCK hitting James Deane. The reaction was him spinning out. I don't think that will be an incomplete for James Deane. So Ryan TUERCK, the Lone Star rock star, it looks like he is knocked out. His night is done. James Deane in the auto zone. RTR Spec 5 FD advances on. So, Ryan, let's take a look at this. You know, round 1.